So check this out. The number 1 and 2 trait of people pleasers are binge and emotional eating. So in this video or lesson, I'm going to teach you why we people please, what causes us to binge and emotional eat, and most importante, how to fix it. Let's get to it. Okay, why do we people please? First and foremost, it is not a personality trait, which is what most people think, oh, they just like to help other people. Most cases, that's a rarity, but in most cases, people pleasing is a trauma response. Stay with me on this. It's a learned survival strategy from one of two things. Either you grow up being neglected from emotionally unavailable parents, or you grow up in an unsafe environment. So what happens is, as adults, we create a hyper need to be liked and accepted, and safety, we were lacking as a child. Safety comes through validation, and the underlying fuel that drives people pleasing is shame. So that's kind of why we people please for the most part. Now, what causes binge or emotional eating? Two things. Number one is this: you become miserable putting everybody else first. As a people pleaser, you always put yourself last, to the point where you sit there and question yourself, why am I trying to make everybody else happy at my own happiness, my own health or mental health? And you get to the point where you become very resentful for them. So what happens is, in this case, since there's a lack of control, that can trigger anxiety and also trigger resentment towards them. And since you don't have control, you look for things that you can control in your life, and is unhealthy. Remember this, we always do things for two reasons: perceived pleasure and to avoid perceived pain. So the binge eating payday or perceived pleasure is you have control and you get a dopamine fix. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, how can we fix this? Well, what you can't do is force boundaries. When you force boundaries, you're basically going against your identity. That usually never works. It works short term. Or being more assertive to somebody. Typically, a couple things that you could do. Number one is be grateful that you had this technique growing up. This thing protected the unsafe child, or the inner child, and your hurt inner child, as they call it in therapy, your entire lifetime. So be grateful that this actually served you in a proper way. Number two, you really want to work on healing the shame. Number three, probably one of the most important things, is you want to act more authentic to yourself, as opposed to going out there and focusing on just a connection alone. And there's also a good book. I don't know. Oh, here it is. It's on my desk here. I recommend to every one of my private clients. It's called The Power of Saying No. It's by Dr. Vanessa Patrick. Very good book. Talks about the science of how to say no. And I would highly recommend, if you're a reader, or maybe you could do it as an audiobook, you can start learning about how to get yourself in a better place. Hopefully you got something out of this lesson that you can apply to your life and live a healthier lifestyle. In the meantime, thanks for tuning in. We will see you all on the next lesson. Bye-bye now.